Hello and welcome, my chocolate sausateers. It's SJB here, and today we are playing around on Covered Garden, one of the weirdest maps in the entire game. The weird thing about this map is that it's got these panes of glass that move around into each of the individual quadrants of the game here. And you can't do anything to your towers when the glass is actually covering you. So you can't upgrade them, you can't change their targeting, you can't do anything. You can't even click on them to see their pop count, which is kind of sad. They're like, it's like they don't exist as far as life is concerned, but they do, because they pop balloons. The balloons don't like how much popping action has to happen there. But anyways, what we're going to do today is we're going to be playing around with a really weird Azili strategy. I want to test out a Wizard Azili combo strat, which is pretty difficult to do, like, from the start. But once you get going kind of in the mid-game and in the late game, it gets really, really cool and really, really OP, and I kind of want to, like, show it off for y'all. So, hopefully we can make this work properly. I'm thinking we're going to need some sort of decent level boomerang to get going in here and, like, help us pop round 15. And then once we get going in there, that's when we can start to kind of, like, really get our good upgrades flowing in here. So I'll meet you guys back in a couple rounds, and we'll hopefully make some crap happen. Okay, so we have to, I was going to like wait a couple rounds, but Azili. We need Azili pretty quick. We're going to put her right here. We're going to put her on strong. I want her to hit the strongest balloons because she'll melt through them over time. And then I am going to, if I get the money, upgrade my boomerang. If not, we're going to have to wait it out and see what we can do here. I might just go for a Hard Thorns Druid. Yeah, let's do this before round 15, because if we screw up round 15, life just plain sucks. And I don't want life to suck for me or you or anybody, really. So, yeah, let's make that happen, hopefully. Let's get a Guided Magic Wizard as well, just so I can help myself get the strongest balloons up in here. All right, so round 15, difficult-ish. Wizard trying to snipe through these balloons. He is, yes, did I say Wizard? Druid sniping through the balloons there, and round 15, one of the toughest rounds in the early game, is defeated. All right, I feel pretty good right now. I don't feel great, but I feel pretty good right now. But I don't know. Let's do, I kind of missed my chance there. This is why this sucks. All right, let's do something a little goofy. Let's go for an engineer, right about y'all. And if I can afford it, I don't think I'll be able to afford it. I'd love to get a sentry gun on this round. Otherwise, I gotta wait another big. Oh yeah, I think we're gonna be able to afford it. Yeah. Go with the fly, baby, and we get the sentry gun. Good. He's a good cleanup tower here. And right now, my strategy is kind of all over the place, to be honest. It's just like a little bit of everything. Just a smidge of Druid, a smidge of Engineer, a smidge of Azili, a smidge of Boomerang, a smidge of everything. But soon, this strategy is going to really unfold. So Azili, she's often, like, looked at as sort of a goofball hero. I mean, she's good for late game, kind of sucks for early game, mediocre mid-game at best. So, what do you do? What do you do with her? Well, you have to use one specific tower with her. You have to use a wizard, all right? It's weird. There's a lot of synergies in this game, and you wouldn't think that an Azili wizard strategy would really work, but it just freaking does. So we're going to be going for a Guided Magic Arcane Blast for now. I probably... No, we don't get the snipe off. That's okay, I just needed to use my ability a little bit earlier. I think those purple balloons ended up killing us a little too good-like. And we're going to go for the wizard here with Arcane Blast first. I'll get Intense Magic and Monkey Sense here, and then we're going to make sure we use this early so we get all that purple popping power, and that should be good. Yeah. All right, we good. And I want to rush. I want to rush this guy pretty quickly. It's tough to afford him. I mean, we're talking about like $1,700 of non-popping power money spent, and then another like $2,800 to finally get that upgrade flowing. But he's really good. He's unbelievably powerful. I think everybody knows about Pod, but don't underestimate the power of the 4th tiers as well. They are not bad. They're not bad for anybody. All right, so unfortunately, yeah, this is going to have to be our cam protection, $620. Still not getting a lot of popping power out of this. I'm still relying on my Druid and my Engineer to sort of like do cleanup right now, which is not what I want to do. But it's just got to be done. And I think 3 more rounds, I don't know, man. If we don't get it by round 33, better wait till round 37. And that seems a little too tricky for me. Yeah, I think we're going to have to wait till round 37. I might have to buy some other things just to kind of keep me in the game here. I might have to buy my Boomerang up. Which is upsetting, but, you know, not the end of the world. All right, we got some purple balloons in here, not too shabby. And yeah, we're gonna be about $1,000 off. So let's just go for a weirdo 2-2 Boomerang. It's nothing special, but it'll get like a few extra pops out of it, and hopefully will get us through those somewhat difficult rounds. And then, oh, I gotta be around 36 with what I currently own, which is not exactly what I want to see. Okay, let's do a oversized nails as well, and a pin. I think just keeping the balloons in range of everything right here will be good enough, and I think I'll still be able to afford it by around 37. 36, not too shabby, and 37, we get the unpopped army, what we were dreaming about this entire time. So, I mean, it's easy to forget how this guy works, but basically you have to have balloons die in his range. So, try to keep him in a somewhat centrally located area where you're going to still get pops. Some people like to put him closer to the back of the map as sort of a cleanup tower, but he doesn't necessarily need to be that. And then another thing about him is that I can't click him on him anymore, but you can see his graveyard, and his graveyard is going to max out at 500 balloons. So you get a pretty good amount of popping power there, and it does last a reasonable amount of time where you like don't have to worry about things too much. Now at this point, this is a standard old, regular old wizard here. Nothing special about him. Oh, here we go, Moab. Let's see if this is going to be strong enough. I hope so. I believe so. I like to think so. Uh-oh. And it's not so. Not so at all so. Okay, let's just do something simple. Let's go for a quick triple gun sub. I think it's going to be the answer here. I mean, we're doing a lot of popping power. I mean, this is going to be like a solid 100. That's like half of the total health of the Moab. And that will be enough for us. Though a little bit upsetting. I would have wished that Moab would have gone down from this unpopped army, and I think that I need to just target him back just a little bit further here, hopefully. And that'll just get a little bit more popping action in here, because he's going all the way to the front over here. And then what I want to do is I actually just want to spam more wizards. I want to get a lot of them. So we're going to like start spamming these guys. I'm just going to go for more unpopped armies, like as soon as I possibly can, and just see if these guys are actually going to be everything that we're dreaming of here. All right, second unpopped army. It doesn't really matter which cross path you go for that much. I think it's good to mix it up a little bit, in my opinion. You can even go for no cross paths if you really want to, but this is kind of nice because we're going to have some fire right where maybe later on in the game we're going to have some like Moabs end up popping, and we need some ceramic popping power. So let's leave that guy back here, and again we're going to go for some more wizard spamming. Unfortunately, I don't want to say that I misplaced things, but I wasn't able to get maybe as many as I... this doesn't feel too bad. I mean, we got like 5 solid wizards in here, man. That's good. And we can get more. You know what? We can go down here. We can even go... Oh, baby. Can we go up here? Oh, how can we not go up here? This pain is, like, totally not in the way at all. I mean, let's bring the pain. Bring the pain for these window panes. All right, Azili still only level 8. I want to point that out right now. Getting no bonuses. This is a base unpopped army, basically. You know what? We're going to go for another wall of fire here. I think for the rest of them, though, I will go for top paths. Not that it really matters that much, but it's just I'm just kind of feeling it. You can see the amount of balloons right now is kind of insane already. And the balloons are getting popped almost as soon as they walk in, and this is round 49. Okay, Moabs now. Now we have enough unpopped armies to really get things flowing in here, and I am kind of happy about that. Only thing I'm sad about is I gotta wait 4 rounds before I buy things. You know, I hate like seeing all this money just overflowing in my pot of gold right now. But it's gotta be what it's gotta be, bro. All right, we got multiple Moabs coming out now in round 52. And we're going to see if it's going to do anything. Nothing at all to us. Absolutely delicious. Unpopped army. Arcane Blast. Another... Oh, they're still pretty expensive. Don't get me wrong. You got to buy a lot of upgrades here to spam things. Not easy. Azili only level 9 still. She's got 2 more levels before she's going to get that huge burst of extra popping power. And we're going to see even round 63 is going to go down from all these reanimated balloons. Just this army of reanimated balloons right now. All right, 63 is coming up, so this is probably going to be the toughest round for us. These guys are good, don't get me wrong, but they are not all powerful. They still do end up getting overwhelmed by huge, huge quantities of balloons. So I'm really hoping this is going to be enough for us. If not, I might be screwed. I mean, I can try to buy like an ice tower or something in the front and like do some fancy footwork here, but I'm hoping that I don't have to do that. All right, 63. Just got to level 10 for Azili. Let's see, with the balloon popping power here, we're starting to get overwhelmed, and we do make it happen. Beautiful. But again, this was every single dollar spent so far. So don't think that we're like magical, amazing, and all-powerful. It probably would be useful to combine this with some other towers, you know, cannons or something that can get rid of the big grouped balloons, basically. And that doesn't mean that we can't do something about that. I mean, we can buy something like a Glaive Ricochet more Glaives and just have him pop all the balloons while these guys sort of clean up everything else. I mean, the biggest group is balloons. This is not a good long-term tower, by the way. This is sort of like a short-term tower. But if you really need that like small burst of popping power, it's pretty much the answer to all of your problems. You notice he's going to get a pretty good amount of pops. To be honest, this is probably one of my least favorite boomerangs. He just seems like the most useless. I feel like there's so many other towers that just sort of like outcompete him. I mean, Ring of Fire and cannons kind of like come to mind in particular. Mortars also, artillery battery. I mean, he is more expensive. Don't get me wrong, like significantly more expensive. But he's so much better against pretty much everything. I would rather just save up my money and try to make that happen here. All right, at this point, what do we do? Well, Azili just reached level 11. Increased attack range increases Pierce of reanimated balloons by 50%. Basically, giving every single one of our wizards here an extra 50% bonus popping power. Not including the fire. That's absurd! That's absurd! I mean, it's crazy! So, what do we do? What do we do? Well, this is what we do. We are going to do nothing. We're going to chill. We're going to wait this out. I think I'm going to go for another wall of fire, actually. I'm kind of feeling it. And we're going to see if we can save up for a pod. Now, don't forget, pod is pretty powerful. But a 50% boosted pod is even more powerful, dude. So do not underestimate the power of the zombie balloons, dude. Honestly, this is what I would imagine the zombie apocalypse is going to be like. No matter how many regular balloons come out, you can reanimate even more crazy amounts of balloons. I really hope that there's no real necromancy-type things in real life, dude. If that ever happens, where there's, like, some sort of book uncovered from, like, ancient Egypt, and all of a sudden they can, like, send armies of dead people at us, I'm screwed. Everybody's screwed. We're donezo. There's nothing we can do about it, dude. Except, maybe, the secret. The Achilles heel of all zombie movies. All right, you guys want to know what it is? They never talk about this, okay? But there's one thing, technically two things, that just make zombie movies inadequate, useless. And the problem is in a lot of zombie movies, they're kind of like a hybrid Dead Alive combo, where I don't know, it's like difficult to explain, but they're not really truly dead. Obviously, they're like unalived. In some shows and movies, they explain it as like some sort of virus has taken over their body and like they're still alive. But then in other movies, they're literally like dead, like their bones just like with like muscles attached and like moving around and doing stuff. So, ooh, 78. A little bit scary there. A little bit scarier there. To be honest, I'm actually afraid of one round here. Because, oh my god, I actually don't know how this is going to go down. I have no idea, but we'll wait and see. If I need to, I can figure something out. It might be as simple as buying like a monkey ace or something. But holy crap, what? Holy crap, what? Okay, so 78 just killed us. That was unexpected. All right, this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna buy a Sentry Expert. It's kind of a weird tower, but it's really useful at stalling the balloons. Usually stalling the balloons, except when we build these explosion cannons. I want them to build ice tower cannons or something. There we go, ice tower cannons, to slow down the ceramics. It's got like a mixed combo here. He put them all in one spot too, which is kind of cool. Just like have this one death zone, I guess. Here we go. Let's see if this is gonna be enough. 2,700 bucks. Yes, it is enough, but dang, that's kind of lame actually. 78 just wiped us out. But the Achilles heel of all zombie movies. You ready for this? Flies. They never talk about flies. Flies lay maggots. Maggots eat rotten things. How do the zombies ward off the flies? Chicka what? I mean, like living things, we, smack them or do something or whatever to try to like keep these flies from doing. Okay, Azili. This is the answer. Oh my god, look at that beauty. Look at that beauty. All right, what do we got? We're going to make enough money here. I'll buy this one up to the pod. He's just centrally located, so why not? Get a tiny bit more range here. He is not going to be close to the back of the map, though. That is kind of important to note. He's still going to be in the front of the map here. We got to do all of our pops right at the very front here, which is important to note. Just want to say that really quick. It is important to note. So now that we've gotten this going, should we keep on building more of these wizards? Or are we kind of just done? Are we just kind of like happy with what we have? And to be honest, to be fun, I should build more wizards. But to be good, I should not build more wizards. We've done our job. We've gotten to this point in the game. In fact, I probably should have gone a little less than this, to be straight with you. And built a couple extra things. Like maybe an artillery battery would have been a really good combo instead of the stupid boomerang. But, yeah. Anyways, flies, dude. And or bacteria. I mean, bacteria or fungus. I mean, fungus, flies, bacteria, those are the things that, like, eat rotting flesh. Now, in some games or shows or whatever, they kind of, like, have an explanation for this. For example, in The Last of Us, it's a fungus that actually takes over the body, so it's like a living combo thing. So it's, like, still alive, right? But in other places, they don't really explain that, like, at all. It doesn't make any sense. Or it just happens so quickly that it's just like, oh, everything got overwhelmed in 10 days, and this is how it's going to end. I actually like those zombie movies the best. I don't like the, like, apocalypse-style zombie-style things as much, usually. It just feels like they're all kind of the same at this point. I don't know. Alright, so what do? Well, we either can go for a bunch of Moab popping power, or we can go for a bunch of Bloom popping power. We don't want anything that's kind of in between, because we already have the in-between right now. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go for something very simple. I'm going to go for a mortar, and go for the biggest one. Alright, now this is not going to help us out. For, why can I not aim this guy? What? It won't let me set target. What? Is he broken? Okay, I guess he's stuck there for now. Oh, okay. It won't let me move his target properly. Look at this. It's like it's stuck where it is. Can I change it? No, it doesn't let me. I'm afraid that I'm going to get it like stuck somewhere that I really don't want it. Oh! It's like he was stuck inside of this area right here for some reason. That's really weird. You can't untarget inside the plane. The pane. Oh, yeah, now we can. All right, I have no idea what was it. Nope, yep, it's broken again. I have no idea. It's like half broken. So, obviously, we need to get that Bloom Poppin' Power, that kind of combo of everything. And then we still need one other thing here. We need to worry about the bad Bloom. Oh, I keep forgetting I can't target proper. Oh, no, I broke it. There we go. All right, biggest one, we're going to go for the Bernie Stuff combo. It's the best. And then I need something for the bad Bloom. All right, nothing right now that I have is good against the bad balloon. Nothing is good against the bad balloon. So there's a couple ways to pull this off. In my opinion, the easiest way is probably just a first strike. I think 1 or 2 first strike combos should be enough. Mobile Limb is also like a decent combo that we can just try to like get through with that thing, but that scares me a little bit. I don't know if we're going to be able to afford it in time. The only thing is it's going to be 97, 98, 99, and 100. We will get this pain back on round 100 so we can buy the sub and actually get that going, but we need to have the money right then and there. All right, let's also use this Hex. And then I think the biggest one's going to be fine against round 98. I don't see how we lose to round 98 here with all this combo. It doesn't make much sense. Or does it? Or does it? What the heck? All right, round 98 just killed us. All right, can we micro now? We can partially micro. A little bit. We can micro a little bit. A little tiny baby bit. Alright, we'll leave it down here for now. It's going to be the Zoma Gods that probably end up killing us, not the BFBs. So, let's try to move this guy back. Alright, I think this is going to work out a lot better this time. Still not perfect, though. Still not perfect. The biggest one is not getting through all the ceramics in one hit. Oh my god, are you kidding me? I did not expect round 98 to be bad for us at all. I was thinking this was going to be a simplistic little round for us to deal with. Evidently not. Okay, I don't want to say that I planned things perfectly either, because that's just not true. No. All right, let's just try glue. Quick Moab glue. Let's glob them. It just seems like it should work. Keep things on the screen for a little bit longer. That's all we need to do. We have the popping power, but even with these 50% extra power reanimated balloons, they're too close to the front to really save the day. So a possible mistake on my part there, but the 1 glue is going to be surprisingly more than enough for around 98. Look at that. Easy answer. Easy answer. DDTs this time. Now don't forget, Azili cannot attack the bad balloon with her ability here, so this is going to be completely useless. So instead we have to use the first strike. Ooh, we're not going to get it right away. So let's just see what happens. I'm actually a little curious. Do we get to use it twice? So there's one ability. Yeah, we're gonna have to use it twice, and it's gotta be enough, dude. It's gotta be. It has to be enough. How could it not be enough? It's gotta be really, really close, and it's no way, no. Hey, there it is! Last second killing power. Beautiful gameplay from us. Dang, dude. All right, I don't even want to say it. I don't even want to say that we did a great job or anything like that. All I will say is that was pretty fun. All right, that was a fun little round to play with. Azili, bunch of reanimated balloons. It was a cool strat, and I enjoyed myself. If you guys did too, don't forget to press that like button. Don't forget to subscribe. And if you feel like being extra specially amazing, use my creator support code, guys. It really does support me so much. I've been going through a really tough time with making my videos and everything, and I cannot say thank you enough to you guys for supporting me in a really simple and easy way, just by clicking this button. So thank you. Just seriously, from the bottom of my heart, thank you so much.